Hey everyone, I wanted to share with you today how to do a very basic color appointment. I know a lot of times I get questions from consultants on like, how do I do a color appointment? Which I can totally relate to because before I started my Mary Kay business, I didn't wear a whole lot of makeup. And even when I started my business, it was a little scary for me to think of like doing makeup with people because I didn't even wear makeup. But obviously I grew into it. So you will too, but it all comes from practice. Now today I'm going to show you how to do a super basic color appointment, but as time goes on you're going to get better and better, and then you're going to increase the products that you use and the variety that you might offer, stuff like that. But we'll start with the basics, okay? So today we're going to use a color card. And I believe these still come in the starter kit, or you can get them on section 2 on Mary Kay in Touch for ordering. And if you don't have these, you can buy the individual samples, like little squares of the cheek color and eyeshadows and stuff like that. If that's something you're going to do, I would recommend my favorite look, which I think looks great on everybody, which would be Honey Spice, Hazelnut Eyeshadow, and Chocolate Kiss. And then for the bronze tones, Chocolate Kiss, Amber Blaze, and Truffle. And then for the cheek color, either Shy Blush or Sparkling Cider for ivories and beiges. And then for the bronze tones, Golden Copper or Bold Berry looks really, really nice. And then you can finish off with like a basic lip gloss or True Dimensions lipstick. It's really up to you. I like to give different options of lip gloss just because I think those tend to be the most popular. But it's your business, so you can do whatever you want. But with the color card, they're really convenient because they already have the color look in them. So you have the 3 eyeshadows, the blush, and the lip choice, which is so nice. And so you just basically take this with you to a color appointment. Now, honestly, a color appointment doesn't really need to be as fancy as a skincare appointment, only because color is like pretty basic. It's pretty fun. People just want to test the product. They don't always want to like try every single color. They just want to see how the makeup feels. As you go along and build your business, you can get more advanced with color, like I said before, but it doesn't mean that you have to start off really advanced. So that's why I love these guys, because they're just so simple. So you have the 3 eyeshadows, the highlighter, the mid-tone, and the accent tone. That will never change, that order, regardless of the colors that you use. The highlighter is always the lightest shade, so you'd put that one on first. And I like to do that one on the whole eyelid. It's like your base color, okay? So as you get more advanced, you could have them put on the eye primer if you have that on your shelf that you want to demo, and then they'd put the highlighter all over. That'd be number 1. You do get sponge tip applicators in your starter kit, so you can use these guys, and I usually tell them just to divide like an imaginary line like that, and then one eye, and then this other eye. And then they just take like a little bit of color on there and smooth it all on the whole eye areas, like the base color. Then with the mid-tone, we put that on the almond of the eye. So like right where I feel your eyeball starting to sink in, that's where you'd stop. So like when you look, it's like that whole almond shape. So they would take a little bit of that color and then they just put it on there and then blend. It's a little hard to blend with these guys, so definitely take a Mary Kay brush set and show them how the brush set works and the difference with brushes, stuff like that. If you're not using brushes yourself, get it together. Try out our Mary Kay brushes because they're amazing. Then the accent tone, they get a little bit of that one, and then they make like a sideways V on the eye like this, and then color in the corner, and then blend that together. So you just have a little bit of color. A lot of times people want to know how to do a smoky eye, and a smoky eye doesn't always have to be with black. It can be just with a darker tone. So like they could do like a neutral smoky eye or a colorful smoky eye. There's lots of ways to do smoky eye. So we're kind of creating that with these 3 colors when we put eyeshadows on that way. Now a nice tip is if they just want like a really nice fun daytime look, they can still use the 3 colors, but if they want more of like a basic one, they could just wear the 2 colors, so the highlighter and the mid-tone, not the accent tone. After that, you can just have them take like a little cotton ball. They're going to peel off the plastic of the sampler of the cheek color and just take a little bit of cheek color on there. A good rule of thumb for putting on cheek color, especially with a cotton ball, is to do the 2-finger rule, and you never want to go more than 2 fingers in. So with the cotton ball, I'm left-handed, so with the cotton ball, they're going to go doot, 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 starting at the top of the cheekbone, doot, 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 and then blend down, because you just literally want a kiss of color right there. And then they do the other side, doot, 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 and then they're all good to go, okay? Then with the lip color, they just simply peel that off, and then they kiss it, like, and boom, there's their whole color look. Then you also have mascara wands in your starter kit and a demo mascara. You want to take that, you're going to use the mascara wand and dip it in the mascara full-size one, only one time. Don't like double dip because that will contaminate it. Do that and then have them do both their lashes, top and bottom, and then they have a really basic color look. They'll come out beautiful. This is how I started, okay? This is how I started doing color appointments. Now, like I said, as you go on, then you can go ahead and get like a display tray. You can see which colors are the most popular here that I show a lot. But a display tray like this, because then they can try lots of different colors. It is a tax write-off when you demo full-size product, which is so nice. And you can get these little plastic display trays on section 2. I think they're like $2 or something, and have lots of variety of color. But it all starts from getting comfortable with using this one. And then you move into this, and then you move into the concealers and the primers and the powders, and it can really get crazy. But I do use a lot more color now, just because I'm more comfortable with it, but it took me a while to get here. So for like a year or two, I started here, and I still really like to use these just because it's so simple. And then at the end, of course, you want to show her a closing sheet, just like you do in the skincare class. And I have a closing sheet that I like to use. They're called the Cadi-llac Color Collections. Some of the products on my closing sheet aren't available for ordering, like the Compact Pro, but I just write sold out on my color sheet. And there's lots of different sets that they can pick from. So you could adjust accordingly or add different products or whatever. But I love using this, and this is how I sell lots of color, because I sell the closing sets of things. I don't always like to hand people a catalog and just say, what would you like to take home? They'll pick a set for everything to go in. The most popular is the Color 101, just because it comes with a medium compact, the 3 eyeshadows and a blush that they tried or are looking at, and sometimes, honestly, they don't even pick the colors that they tried. They pick completely different ones. A lip choice, and then the applicators. So you can do that too. So that's how you do a basic color appointment. Super simple. Just practice. I mean, that's the best way you're going to get really, really good. And have fun. Color is so much fun. And like I said, as you get better and better and better, you can add more and more and more and have a whole color kit. But for the beginning, this guy and the applicators are perfect. So if you haven't done a color appointment, go back with those people. You can do 30 faces in 30 days with color and practice around and just be honest. Be like, hey, like, I've never done a color appointment before. Can I please practice on you? And they'll say, sure, of course. And it'll be great. So I hope you have a great result, and I'll talk to you again soon.